Well, I'm being innovative today, and it's cold as well. Oh, it's been a funny morning, really. Yeah, I'm going to take some photos. So I'm going to see usual route in South Leicestershire, but I'm going to take some nice photos, see what I come across, because it being frosty, there's ice around and all sorts. Got to be careful on the road, actually. Right, okay. Let's get going. Oh dear. Just messing about there, really, trying to do an introduction on the drone and using the microphone and whatever, because the drone's so noisy and it hasn't got a microphone on it, of course. So I'm going to start again. Yeah, it is Monday the 17th of February 2025. I'm out for a bike ride, and for once, look, the sun is out. There's hardly a cloud in the sky. And we've had at least a week, or not a week and a half, of complete greyness and cold, the sort of cold that just seeps into you. Oh, it's chilly this morning, but look, I'm just stopped here. Look, all around my bike, ice everywhere. And I have to be careful, actually, because there can be some icy stretches on these roads and they're really dangerous. I've had that before, along this route actually, so I will be careful. But yeah, I've not been out on my bike for about a week, and a few things have happened. So in particular, that bike, by the way, is essentially no longer mine. It belongs to a fellow named Steve, who bought it off me. I think Saturday, no, Friday, he bought it off me, which I'm very pleased. So, but he doesn't need it. He's going away for a while, and he doesn't need it till about April, early April. So I've still got it to use, and I'm now waiting for my upgraded and modified and latest model of the E-Starley E28.9. The 0.9 is the gears on it. It's got 9 gears on. There you go. There was an alternative, an X. An E-Starley EX, which has got belt drive, which I was very interested in, but it only got automatic gear as well, and it was it only got 2 gears. I'd like to have tried it out. I did try it out, in fact, in the bike shop in Coventry, which you may have seen, but all I could do is ride it around the inside of the bike shop, so I never really gave it the full range to see how good the gears were and feel if they were right. They said they're okay, but just 2 gears. I mean, the old Sturmey Archer bikes back in the day, they had 3 gears and they were a hub gear. So I wasn't so sure about that, so I plumped in the end for the latest version, which I did review and had one sent to me from E-Starley, and I reviewed it and took it down to Coventry, which you may well already have seen. So what I'm going to do today, I'm just going out for a bike ride, break the mould, break the ice even, and see what I can see. And I can see actually something here and now. I'm looking for things that catch my eye. I'm going to be a photographer this morning, and I'm just looking out for things that catch my eye, and they will include the likes of colour, pattern, shape, texture, or a combination of those things. In fact, I'm looking now. Here, look at this. What do you see? Oh, patterns and texture. It's basically tyre marks in the mud. Oh, it's a beautiful day too. Sunshine, blue sky, at long last. Wonderful. Right, let's go. You can see why it's called the gated road. It's got gates on it. Anyway, up the lane into Market Bosworth, past one or two rather nice thatched cottages, and on past the Black Horse, where we've eaten many a time. And then I found this little cafe opposite Micklema's house, gift shop, where there's some of my boxes for sale, by the way. Very nice cafe, that. And then on the way back home, near Farcoton, there was this canal scene, and I'll show you here how I would crop it to make it a better photograph. The little boy in me thought this would be a great idea. That bit was. Then I thought I'd put the camera a bit lower down for another shot. What could go wrong? Well, it fell over and went in the water. I got a boot full, and yeah, good job the camera is waterproof. That's the GoPro 11 for you. So no damage done, fortunately. Seen some doors, look at this. Wow. Let's take a proper shot of that. Excuse me while I get on with this. In my endeavours to get you a better and interesting shot, I've just ended up with a boot full of water. Funny enough, I put my left shoe, my old Doc Martens, in the water, and that was remained dry, but the other one really went over the edge. And icy cold muddy water in my right boot. But do I care? I do actually, but no, I'm alright. Once you get going, it sort of warms up a bit. Anyway, Farcoton is where I'm at, and I've been to Bosworth. Had a very agreeable hot flat white with a teeny weeny bit of cake with it, which was nice. And it's just gone 11 o'clock. Give me time to see if I can get home in time. I think we've got kippers for lunch. That'd be nice. Right, just finish off here. This is a nice little lane from Shenton to Farcoton. Goes down near by the canal, very quiet, and it's got this wonderful oak tree down here. So oh, I love a shot of people on the road. Look at that. Lovely. But it needs a bit of cropping. Here we go. Talking about wet feet, I do remember once I was hill walking in the Lake District when I was a kid, teenager, I think with school. Always the big tree. Hold on, look at that, it's a beauty. And yeah, it was in boggy moorland. And I put my foot down on what was a fairly wet patch, I must admit, and I actually went up to my knee in the wet and the water. So, you know, when you get yourself that wet, you remember it. Still, not to worry, at least I didn't fall off this time. Great. I do believe I did a pencil sketch of this house once. Do you want to see it? You're going to see it anyway. There it is. Here's a treat, a murmuration of lapwings. Wow. That was a nice morning, enjoyed that. You never quite know what you're going to end up with. But those birds in the field there, I think they were lapwings. Oh no, look at this. Just when we thought everything was going so well, this fly tipping in fox covered lane, which has happened here before. The Hinckley and District Council are very good coming to clear it up, but why, oh why, oh why do people think this is okay to do this? So disappointing. So unfortunately we had a rather sad ending to the video, but let me just finish off with this lovely shot of me just gliding through the countryside on my electric bike with the drone doing its stuff. And all I can say is, yep, you'll see me next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye bye.